Welcome back. Our next guest is your friend that cooks. Brandon O'Dell is the owner of a home chef service in the Kansas City area that offers healthy weekly meal prep for people with busy schedules, food allergies, or dietary restrictions. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm sure you make everyone very happy when you come by and serve up some delicious food. What are we making?
I try to.
You try to. What are we making today?
Today we're going to make a coriander crusted pork tenderloin. I love coriander because it's a little bit unusual, it's fun. It's a seasoning used a lot in Mexican and Spanish cooking. So
great, let's get cooking.
We're making with it a roasted pepper sauce.
Okay.
It's a very simple sauce, and that consists of a roasted pepper. So take a fresh pepper, cut the top off of it, pull out the center, put it in the oven at 425 degrees, really high heat, and it kind of sears the outside so it comes out looking like this, and it makes the skin really loose. I take it off.
So it just peels right away.
It just peels right off. And then I put everything in a blender together. There's some tomato paste, some salt. This is chicken stock. You can also use water.
Okay.
And then there's some garlic and a little bit of cumin too.
A little kick.
Yes. And then it just goes in there, blends up really easy, you know, nothing to it.
Great.
And then I get the sauce, and it marinates. And the pork tenderloin just goes simply into a bowl, little salt and pepper, lots of coriander. So that's a good tablespoon of coriander. Heavier is not going to hurt it.
Very generous. All right.
A little bit of.
And what was that?
That little bit was cumin.
Cumin, okay.
And then just a little bit of oil. I like to mix things in a bowl like this because I need less oil that way.
And this is a healthy dish.
This is a healthy dish. It's pork tenderloins, really a low-fat meat. It's lean. It's hard to really cook wrong, I guess. You know, there's a
very user-friendly for those chefs out there.
There's a large margin for error in it. So, yeah. So.
Oh, that looks delicious. Okay.
We do that. It goes into a pan. Sometimes you may need a little bit of extra oil, and I'm going to cook this. I usually cook it 2-3 minutes aside. I just want it to get some really nice color on it.
So in terms of searing it, is that important before then do you bake it, or?
It is. What it does, searing it helps toast the spices on it, and it caramelizes the meat, draws out some of the natural sugars, so you can get some extra flavor without having to add any sugar or anything like that. I'm a big proponent of eliminating as much sugar and salt as possible.
That's great.
In the diet. So
does it help with the bold seasoning that you use?
It does. It does. And actually, the style that I use to season it too, I can use less salt because I can distribute it better in a bowl. So then I pan sear it.
Okay.
It goes on a pan. It goes into the oven at 425 degrees, and it only cooks for 6 to 8 minutes, just depending on the size of the pork tenderloin. This is about a pound and a quarter pork tenderloin. And then I slice it up.
Okay.
And it goes onto our dish here. Now our dish, I prepared with it just to show how we typically do things for families. We have a little lemon butter, wild rice, a little steamed corn off the cob, our pork tenderloin. I like to leave a little bit of pink in it, and then just a really nice bright red roasted pepper sauce with a little garlic flavor, the little cumin in it.
That looks absolutely fantastic. And then you can just pop it in your fridge and enjoy it later.
Absolutely.
And great leftovers. Do you think pork tenderloins is great for a leftover the day after?
It does. It does. And what we do is we undercook our meats and vegetables just a little bit, so when they're reheated, they're not overcooked. So it's not like eating leftovers every day.
Fantastic. Okay, Brandon shared his coriander crusted pork recipe with us, and he's offering a busy summer half-off special through July. You'll find the recipe and details for the special on our website later on today. It's kclive.tv. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely amazing.